Mammy.
No one to hear my
insides of our hearts.
Jeez Louise, that guy drones on and on. Why do we keep having him back?
The guy with the hand problem?
Yes, the guy with the hand problem. This is Radio Harley. There is no camera crew.
Well, we'll definitely have to get that information from our producer. Maybe it's for charity?
Makes sense. Well, I'm excited for our next guest. He is a baker, turned wrestler, turned bacon baker, and we get to have him here on our show, Brunch with Duke and Harley, to talk about wrestling, take a deep dive into what he has going on now, and maybe even peel back some packaging and give us a glimpse into his personal life.
Duke, we've had a few wrestlers from the CRWF.live here on our show, both famous and infamous. But I don't think any have had the allure like the one and only Billy the Baker. Billy, welcome to Brunch with Duke and Harley.
Thanks for having me on. I'm very excited to be here.
Billy, you have a lot of stuff going on with your newfound love of bacon. Before we get into all that, can we talk a little bit about who Billy the Baker actually is?
I agree. Your days with the CRWF were amazing, and quite possibly, if you hadn't moved into the stratosphere you are in now, I would have thought those days were peak Billy the Baker. I would love to know your thoughts.
Yes. Well, before the CRWF, I was just a baker. And then some crazy guy in the recruiting department thought I would be a better wrestler. And those were some of the craziest days I have ever lived.
Your move, the Baker's Dozen, was devastating. I was ecstatic every time you laid out your opponent.
The CRWF was known for a roster of famous wrestlers, all with their crazy ticks, taglines, and finishers.
It was a wild time.
One of my absolute favorite pay-per-view matches was Prayer Slam in the Promised Land, the 2-versus-1 match between the Goober Brothers and Isaiah Booker, the Preacher Man.
That sure was a good one for the record books.
But what about Cash Cannon? The Hellbroker totally obliterated the entire first 2 rows. I didn't think the CRWF could outdo themselves after that, but then they came out with If Slam Man Can't Slam, Then No One Can Slam 2017.
The Hellbroker, that damned son of a bitch. I nearly had him in my final match with the CRWF until it all went dark.
I think that was a dark day for every CRWF fan. The epic 2-ring match at the same time? Warlock versus the Preacher Man, and you, Billy the Baker versus Hellbroker. What? It was so epic until it all just stopped. Can you fill us in and the other CRWF fans around the world as to what happened after the lights went out?
Oh, that's not something I can get into. Or even want to get into. Those days are far behind me. Right now, it's all about exploring the versatile deliciousness of what bacon is and pushing the limits of what bacon can be with my subscribers on my YouTube channel, Bacon with Billy.
I am a huge fan of your new gig, Billy the Baker.
As am I. It's a lot of fun watching you take us around the Baconverse like a tour guide. How did you get tasked with bringing people on this journey across the Baconverse?
There's just something that riles up my blood with excitement. When I open a package of bacon, the fat to protein ratio is irresistibly delicious. After baking a few pounds, I had this idea, like a splatter of bacon grease kissing me on my cheek. Bacon weave Christmas cookies. That might have been the dish that started it all.
Did you just say bacon weave Christmas cookies?
Bacon weave Christmas cookies. How could Santa not enjoy the creative presentation, hearty texture, and nostalgic comfort they bring, reminiscent of cozy breakfasts?
This has got to be one of the best ideas I've ever heard. Listen, Christmas cookies, as we know them, are completely tired. Bacon Christmas cookies, completely wired in a CRWF style. Believe me there. Now listen, I'm envisioning one of these Christmas cookies cut out into a traditional Christmas shape. Maybe a Christmas tree, maybe a Santa Claus, and then on there, just dabbed on, is some sort of guacamole-like frosting, maybe with a little bit of chopped tomatoes as little what do you call that? I'm looking for the word.
Sorry, Duke. And Billy, I'm really sorry, Duke. We actually need to jump to a commercial break. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
Have you been searching for the only essential oil that you'll ever need? Hi, I'm Billy the Baker, and I wanted to take this moment to share with you my new cologne, Crisp and Fresh.
Crisp and fresh.
Where every spray brings you the morning fry. Gah! Curses. Every time I do one of these things, I'm sorry, maybe they'll just go away. That's right, Crisp and Fresh.
Crisp and fresh.
Is the only essential oil you will ever need. Oh, God, okay, one second. Just this is strange. Just give me a second. Can I help you?
Smells good in there. Do you mind if I come in?
I'm kind of in the middle of a commercial right here. I really don't have time.
Is it all right if I just use your bathroom, maybe?
No. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. Crisp and Fresh cologne.
Crisp and fresh.
Offers a unique and luxurious fragrance experience unlike any other. This cologne captures the essence of perfectly baked bacon, bringing in a warm and inviting aroma that invokes the comforting nostalgia of a delicious breakfast. Hey, I told you. Oh, wait a second.
What's up?
Who the hell are you?
Yes, I'm Steve.
Do I know a Steve? I'm pretty sure I don't know a Steve.
Yeah, I think you know. I do think you know a Steve, okay? Everyone knows at least one Steve. Stop playing with me. Is this where we're supposed to meet?
Meet for what?
Look, all these details, I don't know. A club I want to join. This just feels right. It smells right. It feels right. Let me in.
Crisp and Fresh bacon cologne.
Crisp and fresh.
It might be just too good. To be honest, I'm not even sure you want this.
Wow, that cologne sounds delicious. Billy, do you have any of that on you right now?
Well, I have a whole shipment of it, actually. I can send you a bottle or two, or, I would watch out, because it's got a quite powerful scent to it.
Billy, let's dive into your critically acclaimed show, Bacon with Billy. It seems you have a lot going on the channel. Can we go through some of the things for our audience?
What can I say? I enjoy what I do. Where do you want to start?
I think we should start at the very beginning. It's a very good place to start. The Bacon with Billy show.
The Bacon with Billy show is a series of episodes where I really explore the versatile deliciousness of what bacon is. Whether that's bacon review from Pig of the Month Barbecue Club or anything in between, the Bacon with Billy show was the original bit that we did on the channel.
Can you talk a little bit more about the Pig of the Month Barbecue Club?
Oh man, I love that place. I have a bacon subscription with them. They send me 2 pounds of high quality, delicious bacon straight to my door every month. Usually they are unique flavors, and every flavor has been absolutely delicious. I recently reached out to them over in Ohio and asked them if they had an affiliate program. I was able to sneak in before they sunset that program. Now, if you go to their website and use the code BACONWITHBILLY, all one word, you can save 15% on your order at no additional cost to you.
You're saying I can save 15% and it's no additional cost to me? That sounds like one savory deal.
I just ordered my own bacon subscription. Billy, what are the bacon bits?
Well, there are 2 forms of bacon bits, the original and extra crispy. The original Bacon Bits are little snippets of longer videos, and the extra crispy bits are like the behind the scenes. We don't do too many of those any longer.
I like that you're calling them bacon bits because they really are just itty bitty little pieces of longer videos, like little crumbs. Am I following that correctly?
That is correct. We found that with the attention span being so short, it's good to break out some of those longer videos into shorter snippets.
I have a statistic here saying that the average person eats around 18 pounds of bacon per year. Billy, how many pounds of bacon do you eat?
That is a great question. The last time I tracked, which was a few years ago, I probably had around 3 times as much, but I don't track it right now.
Holy smokes, that's a lot of bacon. Aren't you worried about, like, cholesterol?
Cholesterol? I'm not really sure what that is, but if it is the thing that makes bacon delicious, the answer would be no. I am not afraid of it.
Wow, Billy, that is really deep. There is lots more to sift through with our special guest, Billy the Baker, on Brunch with Duke and Harley after this quick word from one of our sponsors.
The notes of this exquisite cologne are grounded in the comforting essence of fresh herbs and the whisper of pepper, adding a depth and complexity to the fragrance. This combination not only enhances the richness of the bacon scent, but it also ensures a well-rounded and long-lasting aroma that lingers pleasantly throughout the entire day. It's a bold statement that exudes confidence, warmth, and a love for life's simple pleasures. In addition to its captivating scent, crisp and fresh cologne, it's crafted with high-quality ingredients, ensuring a smooth and comfortable wear. Crisp and fresh. It's not just a delicious scent. It's a celebration of flavor and a nod to the joys of culinary artistry.
Whew. I really would love some of that cologne. Let's talk about 2 types of episodes that I enjoy, and one is fairly new. It's Bacon Blitz and Behind the Bacon Grease.
Behind the Bacon Grease is new. We used to not film these types of episodes. You know, it usually takes a lot of pre-production work to bring to life a Bacon Blitz. Bacon Blitz are essentially pushing the limits of what bacon can be. And Behind the Bacon Grease is the behind the scenes of the Bacon Blitz. Duke, you mentioned the bacon weave Christmas cookies earlier. The Bacon Blitz is around 1 minute long, but it took several hours, like 5 or 6 hours of pre-work to make it all come together. So we're starting to film the prep work and give people a behind the scenes look at what we're all doing. All of it here on Bacon with Billy.
Gosh, I love that we're getting all these different aspects of your life in the baconry. Let's talk about your baconry and bacon on Thursday nights.
All right, these episodes are really the uncured episodes. It's just me in the baconery, bacon, and trying out an idea. I've also found that I get some pretty wild ideas while I'm in there. It's like my Zen zone or something. I was doing some prep work for the Bacon Wrapped Orioles episode, and I have this idea for bacon and bourbon, and it just led me down this rabbit hole in the bacon verse. I'm really excited about that episode coming up.
Bacon and bourbon? That sounds incredibly intriguing. I'm a huge bourbon guy myself, and let me tell you, I want to hear some more about that.
Wow, so do I, Duke. But before we do, and I'm really sorry, Billy, we actually need to cut to a breaking news story. Let's jump over to our correspondent in the field, Tom. Tom, what's going on?
Yes, Duke and Harley, I'm downtown here on the scene right outside of Billy the Baker's house. Just moments ago, I was at Billy's door, his actual door, knocking on it with the rest of these feverish gentlemen for seemingly no reason. I don't know why, I'm just drawn to the scent of bacon. But this is more than an aroma. I can't put my finger on it. It's so much more powerful than that. I really want to be inside that house, Duke.
Wow, for no reason? It must have been a scary situation. I'm glad you were able to pry yourself away. It's good you're back.
Tom, how did you ever get away from the door?
Luckily, my producer Sheila is here. She actually doesn't seem to be affected by whatever spell is currently cast in this area. She pulled me away, physically, put some smelling salts under my nose, and here I am. But I tell you what, I kind of want to go back.
Tom, is everything okay over there?
Wow, it smells so good out here. Billy! Billy, let us in!
Good God, these men, they're feral out here, and it stinks like meat. I don't get it.
Thanks for that update, Sheila. Good luck to everyone out there.
Hey there, guys. I'm really sorry to have to do this, but I'm gonna have to cut this interview short. There seems to be a passel of people out here for some reason. I don't know why. I might have to move. If it makes sense, we can catch up another time.
Wait, what about the bacon and bourbon? Billy, dang. I was really looking forward to learning what that was all about.
Well, let's see if we can get him back. And let us know in the comments if you'd like us to do another episode of Brunch with Duke and Harley with Billy the Baker himself.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff.